What's up, guys? I have another Kendra G breakdown video for you guys. So let's get started.
Where are us from?
From Georgia,
What part of Georgia?
Eastman.
Eastman?
Eastman.
Eastman?
Yes,
So Shirley Ann, Georgia, Eastman. How old are you?
28.
28. What do you do for a living?
I'm a certified home health aide.
Certified her home out aid. All right, smiles from that tonight. You have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 8.
How old are you?
28.
You have 8 kids that you gave birth to?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
gave birth to 8 kids.
Yes.
How old are these kids?
My oldest just turned 10. My daughter is 7. Then my next son, he's 6. Then I have a set of twins who will be 5 on the 29th of this month. And my second set of twins, they just turned 3 in November. Then I have a 1-year-old son.
A 1-year-old son?
Yes.
All by the same man?
6 of them are, and the other 2 have another dad.
Okay. So you had a baby a year ago.
Yes.
So okay, so tell me, you said 6 of them are, and then which 2 have a different dad?
My second son and my daughter.
Your second, okay, so let's start. The 1-year-old and the 3-year-old twins, the 5-year-old twins, they're all the same father?
Yes, and my oldest.
And your oldest at 10. And then you took a break?
Yeah.
Okay. So why are you not with the man you had a baby with 1 year ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago?
Oh my God, Kendra, that man, he is just drug problems, abusive. I tried to stay, but it just didn't work out.
Well, you had how many kids by? You had 6 kids by him.
6 kids, yeah. And then between our oldest son, there was a break where I had my 6-year-old son and my 7-year-old daughter. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go back to him, try to give it another shot, but it just wouldn't work.
So I understand you're saying it wouldn't work because he has drug problems. But, I like to ask the questions that I know men would ask because you're here for a guy. Why did you have 6 kids for him if he had all those issues?
Because I tried to stay, to see if he would change, get better, and I just didn't want to be with nobody else. I was really in love with him and wanted to see him get better. I tried to help him.
Here's the. I've watched this video already. Okay, so I would have said stuff more, but anyway, this woman, she may be a nice girl, but she's a terrible person. She's a terrible mother, and she would not make a good wife. And she's just a terrible person. She's continuously making the same mistakes. She's an irresponsible person. She is selfish. She only thinks about herself. So you had a child with the first man. Fine, you had a break. You had 2 more kids. So, but that break with the first man, he wasn't good for you then. So then you had 2 more kids from that. So that man wasn't good for you. So he wasn't good for you. So you went back to the first man. Did he change? Did he get better? I mean, obviously not. Because she said that he was like this, right? She said he was, all this stuff, not a good person. Abusive, drug addict, whatever. Fine. You got back with him. Maybe he was better at the first one. Okay. So you had another one with him. Was he still good then? Was he not? I don't know. Because did he just change at the last child? I doubt that. I mean, this is the woman that she said she constantly trying to help him. So it's a constant thing. So I'm going to assume by her words that. This man was abusive, a drug addict. She was going to say more, right? All this stuff more about him. He was like that throughout their relationship. But she still did not see that as enough of a red flag to not give him kids. Why would you, like, she's gonna say that, you know, she tried to help him, but why not wait until he is at a better spot in life to continue to have kids? She's 28. Like, seriously, she started having kids at 18. Come on, it's like you could stop. You could hold it off. I mean, you're not gonna be like dying for more kids. I mean, like seriously, like you had 3. 3 is a lot. So you already had 3. So why not wait until this man is more established, a better man, since you love him so much, since you're trying to help him out? Why not wait until he is more established? And then marriage. That's how you show that you are a better mother to your kids, where you show them a good example. Marriage. No. You continue to have kids with this man that you deemed not that good. Right? You said all these qualities that he's a bad man. And yet you still have kids with him. It just shows you that you are a terrible person. You are putting your kids at a statistical disadvantage. You're already showing them the life of a single mother that will be perpetuated. This is a problem with the, black community, because you are showing terrible examples to your kids. You gave 6 of your kids a bad father. Probably the 2 she's gonna say, like I said, I've seen this already. So she's also gonna say the 2 in middle, right? He's a bad father as well. So you gave all your kids bad fathers. In turn, you're a bad mother.
Him throughout his drug problems, and then his other thing was not having a job. He's a self-employed barber, and that never really took off. But I tried to stay with that man, Kendra. I did, but it just.
So what was your final straw? Because you had a baby a year ago. So what was the final straw for you?
My final straw was when it's crazy, but my other kid's baby father, he sent a picture of his private part to my phone, and I didn't know that he did that until I went to sleep one night. I woke up, he was just like, he was mellow, calm and stuff, and I was like, well, I forgot what I asked him, but he just like went off. And so I'm like, okay, let me go check my phone. And I seen the picture and I said, oh my gosh. So he packed up all his stuff and he left. And I was texting him. I'm like, yo, like, what's up with you? Like, why are you acting like this? Because we had previously had sex like that night before. And
which baby daddy you previously had sex with? The 1-year-old baby daddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so when I called him while he was on the road leaving, because he lives in I'm from Philly. He lives in Philly, from Philly too. And so I was like, yo, like, what's up with you? Why'd you leave like this? He was like, yeah, the stuff that I seen in your phone, check your phone. I was like, oh, wow. So that was
so is it fair to say he left you? You didn't leave him?
No, but we was in Jacksonville, Florida or whatever, and we had like a big argument because he always accused me of being with my other baby father. My other baby father doesn't even know I live in Georgia. He hasn't known that for years now. I've been here for almost 3 years. And so we had got into like a big argument or whatever while we was in Jacksonville in the beginning of July. And I was like, you know what? When we get back home, like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. And then that happened with the picture or whatever, like shortly after we had gotten back. And so, yeah, it was like, it's just done.
That's one of the babies in the background?
Yeah, my 1-year-old.
Okay.
She is literally an example of baby father drama. They're still in her life. They're still active or like affecting her relationships. And now this man that she had 6 kids with, and she just recently had a kid with, he will definitely be a source of drama in her life. Here's a woman that this may be serious, but she does not deserve marriage. She should not have more kids with anyone else. Any man that gets with this type of woman, well, you would deserve what you get. Because if you don't see the red flags and this woman as a pariah, that where you have to stay away from this exact woman, then anything happens to you, well, you deserve it. You brought it on to yourself. Because right there, she's already drama filled. She's an irresponsible woman. She's a terrible woman, terrible mother, irresponsible mother. Very loose with responsibilities. You chose to go back with a man that you already had kids with. Why not make that situation better? Marriage. See the man for what he is. This is the problem, right? She fits that category. She's getting with a terrible man and hoping he changes. I said that in many videos, right? Do not get with a person because you hope they will change. Who they are is what you're getting with. So if this man is an abusive, abusive, unemployed, addict, well, that's who you love, and that's who you're having kids with, and that's who you will be with. And I say it, the type of men she will get with is an example of her past. So any other type of man that gets with her, well, he probably fits into that category as well. Another terrible man. That's what pretty much she deserves. And it shows through her history. So if a good man thinks that he wants to go into that, well, he will fall into the category of a bad man. Because no decent man won't see the red flags in this type of woman.
So, okay, he's a 1-year-old. So the other child's father, he's not in your children's life?
Not really, no.
Okay, but he texted you his penis picture.
Yeah. His, like, basically he wants to get back just to have sex. Like, he doesn't send me money for the kids or whatever. He doesn't call to check on them or anything like that. So that's just basically how it is with him.
Right. So let me just jump. I'm going to start with this question. Because, again, you're here for men, and I hear men talk about this all the time. What would you say to the guy that feels like 8 children might just be too much for him?
Oh, my gosh, I know.
And wait, hold on. And not only are they 8, you have 2 twins that are 5, 2 that are 3, and then, well, one set of twins that's 5, one set of twins that's 3, and then a 1-year-old. So you have technically 5 children under the age of 6, and you do have a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
So they're pretty young.
Yeah.
So what would you say to the guy that's cautious because of that reason?
I mean, the amount of kids doesn't really matter because they're all well taken care of, and I'm a great woman despite having so.
You're not a great woman. Taking care of 8 kids, you're ridiculous. Here's a woman that's capping. 8 kids? Women complain about just taking care of 1 child. So, no, they're not well taken care of. I'm pretty sure they're pretty poorly taken care of.
So many children, and I only have 2 baby fathers. So, yeah,
okay.
I mean, nothing really to worry about.
And you've never been married, right?
Say it again.
You've never been married, right?
No, never been married.
Okay.
I've been engaged twice to my first baby father, though.
Okay. And what happened with him? How come you couldn't work out things with him?
I told you, the drugs, not.
Oh, that's the first. Oh, that's the 1-year-old baby daddy.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. She got you. Okay, well, let me continue. So, you are, this is Cheryl Ann?
Shirley Ann. It's like two
Shirley Ann, I'm sorry.
together.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Shirley Ann, Georgia, 28, certified home health aide. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
July 15th. I'm a Cancer.
A Cancer. All right, boo. So, what kind of man are you looking for?
I want to say an older man, older than me, probably in the 40s at least. Someone that's honest, trustworthy, not don't do drugs, drinking, because I don't do none of that. And I've already been with somebody that's had those type of problems, so don't want that. I don't know. That's about it. Just very honest and has very good communication skills.
Okay, what are some deal breakers?
Definitely the drinking, smoking, being inconsistent. That's about it.
Do you want more kids?
That's funny that you say that because I do actually want more kids.
Okay.
Because I only have a daughter, so I don't know.
Oh, so
maybe God will bless me with
we have 7 boys.
Yes, ma'am. 7 boys, 1 girl.
Wow, 7 boys, 1 girl.
Yes.
Okay, for another girl.
This woman is disgusting. Absolutely, utterly disgusting. She should get a hysterectomy. She should get her tubes tied. What good, decent man is gonna see having a child with this woman as a good thing? None. I cannot fathom. And you know what? I'll probably be surprised, but I cannot fathom a good, decent man wanting a child with this woman. No. She'll probably find another hood, ratchet, terrible man. Like, the men that she's already dealt with in the past, well, probably another man like that will come into her life. She'll probably find a unemployed, drug addict, abusive man that would have more kids with her. She probably could easily find that. She will not. And I'll be like unbelievably disappointed, right? In any man, right? That any good, decent man that would want to have kids with this woman, but she does not deserve a good, decent man. I'm gonna be straight up with you, because what have you done to deserve it? And having a good, decent person is not what people you don't just deserve it. You earn it. You show yourself as being a good, decent person, having values, having characters, morals, being able to reciprocate other people's love, being an actual good partner, being a good wife, being a good mother. You are not. She's none of that. She may be a nice person, but no, she's everything else. She's not really that. Right? She won't be a good wife because she's never proven it. After having 8 kids, you've not proved it once. And staying with a abusive, unemployed drug addict is not a show of being a good wife. No, that's being a stupid woman. Being a good mom, no, she's not, because she had 8 kids out of wedlock. Had 8 kids with 2 terrible men, showing you that you're irresponsible. I'm repeating again. You gave 8 kids terrible fathers. You're a terrible mom for that. You put your kids at every statistical disadvantage. So again, you're a terrible mom for that. Where's the morals when you didn't require marriage anytime throughout these years of baby making? You didn't require marriage from none of them. There's no morals, and your character is poor, because how you judge other people's characters shows you what kind of character you have. So, no, she's not a good person. or she would not be a good person for a relationship. Not with a good, decent man.
Yes.
Okay. Could the guy have kids?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Does he have to be in Georgia?
No.
No. Does he have to look a certain way?
Yes, I prefer chocolate men.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
No, not a certain amount of money. Just have his own income, come with his own everything, because that's another thing
I would say this, and I probably feel bad for it, but it seems like black men would accept this, which I hope that's not true, but I don't know. I've seen it where a lot. Well, let's say this: they're more terrible black men that would accept this because all they care about is just a lay. I hope I've been proved wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised. So no duh, she feels like, okay, fine, black men, because I want to help men higher their standards, because this woman would be a low standard. Accepting this type of woman is low standards for a man. So I'm hoping that men would have a higher standard and not accept this type of wretchedness.
always supported my baby father in the past, and I'm just not trying to go down that road again. So on money, on car, on place, and definitely if he has kids, taking care of his children.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam. That's when you stand up and we see your full body.
Okay. Oh gosh, I'm so nervous.
You in great shape, especially to be a mom of 8.
Thank you.
So Shirley Ann?
Yes.
Cheryl Ann.
Shirley Ann.
Shirley Ann. So was your last relationship your child's father?
Yes.
Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Oh gosh, yeah. I'm not going to say that.
No problem.
I'm gonna repeat myself. I always say this because this is my disclaimer or whatever, or a cliff note. Women that says that, meaning that they just recently had sex within 1 to 4 months time frame, because they find that as embarrassing, as not flattering to a potential new man, because they just had sex not that long ago. So what man now wants to get into that? So no duh, she would not, because women that says that, well, in truth, they just recently had sex not that long ago. Because let's say if she didn't have sex a year ago, well, women will say that easily. If she didn't have sex like half a year, a little bit more, half a year, they would say that. It's because it's recent.
So why do you think you're single, Shirley Ann?
I think I'm single because, oh gosh, I feel like guys just don't want to take me serious because of the amount of kids that I have, and because I'm just a kind, loving, sweet person.
No, she kind, loving. That's not why you're single. You're a terrible judging character. You're immoral. You have a lot of kids, and you're average looking. It doesn't help you. That doesn't help you. I mean, I'm not saying she's, ugly, but you're average with 8 kids. Being kind and loving, that doesn't deter you from being single. It's all the other stuff. You're a terrible woman. Men seeing that you have 8 kids by 2 different men, and that you've not been married throughout the whole time, as you being an irresponsible woman. So, and they see you as just pretty much being a good lay or something, right? They see you only worth sex because that's all you valued. right? That's the only value. You just cared about the baby making part.
I fall very easily.
How's that? How's
Well, this is what I've been told, because I had to dissect this with men, because I do feel like women are definitely more understanding if a guy has multiple children, and it's really double standards, right?
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is if a guy has 8 kids and attractive, I had a guy on my show that had 4 kids by 4 different women, had a gun in the live, and women still wanted his IG, right? It just is what it is.
because women have no standards or no, you know, I mean, look, no good standards. As long as he's look good or he fills other requirements, so what? But I also say this, right? It's also different when men have. I don't even think it's necessarily double standards because men don't have kids like women do. She will always have 8 kids with her present. Men, they have kids when they can have kids, right? Most of the time, men don't have full custody of their kids. And I'm saying not by choice. It's just how the court system works, where men are not given full custody of their kids. At best, they're given half, but that's at best. Most men will get every other weekend, if that. So really, most men don't have their kids holding them down that much. So women can have whatever preference they want if they don't want to date, single fathers. That's fine, but there is a difference in it. She, as a single mother, will always or mainly have her 8 kids with her. So any man that deals with her, well, they will surely deal with her 8 kids a lot. While, let's say, a man, even if he had 8 kids, a woman dating a man, she probably will barely see his 8 kids. So, no, and she'll probably won't be that much in their lives like that. It's not the same.
And what's what I've learned from hosting this show? A lot of times the children don't live with the men. So women feel as though even though he has multiple baby mamas, multiple kids, they're not dealing with the kids on a regular basis. A man that is a provider has to consider taking care of you and what you come along with.
Uh-huh.
So basically, any man has that, the kind of man I think you are desiring now, has to be willing to, let's say, live in a household one day with you and your 8 children. And that's why some men, what I've been told from men, why sometimes they kind of push back on it, because do they have enough money to take care of you and then your 8 children? Do they already have kids? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a big house you have to have.
Yeah.
To take care of you, and so that's why I don't know, because I know you said that you feel like men don't take you serious. I think it's just, can they literally afford to take care of you and your children?
She didn't even take herself serious. Are you kidding me? You have 8 kids. What man wants to deal with that shit? And no duh. I mean, unless you're gonna live apart the rest of your life in a relationship, men will still have to provide that. The groceries, the electric bill, all bills, right? The housing. So really, contribute to 8 of your kids. That what, you get 1-2 kids out of you? I mean, like, seriously, if a man gets 4 more kids out of you, it's insane. That he wants 4 more kids with this one woman, it's insane. So really, I've said it, right? No decent man should be getting with this woman. She should get back with one of her baby fathers. And the life she lives is the life she chose. I mean, like, she chose to have kids by these terrible men. What am I going to say? I mean, that's what you deserve, and that's what you should go back to.
Yeah, and I understand that, Kendra. Like, okay, so recently I was talking to an ex, and I just feel like he's not taking me serious, maybe because of my children. I don't know. Like, I don't understand it, but it's like at the same time he's wanting to pursue a relationship, but he's very inconsistent with his communication. And with the job that he has, his hours are like so crazy. But it's like I
Women confuse, right? Sex with actual relationship. A man sees you have 8 kids. He probably see that. You know what? I'll probably get a lay out of her, or I'll probably get continuous lay out of her. But a commitment, no, that's ridiculous.
work too. I work and I'm in school right now, and then I have to be a mom to 8 of my children, and I still find time to try and communicate with him. So, I mean, I don't know. I just don't get it. I often think, like, is it because of my 8 children? I don't know.
Okay. Well, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm a great cook. I'm an awesome mom.
You're not.
I'm very romantic. I come with my own stuff, my own house, car.
Can I ask you this question? And I'm just curious. What kind of car do you drive to fit 8 kids?
Oh, I have a 2019 Ford Expedition.
Okay, all the kids can fit in it.
Yes.
Okay, because you got car seats too. You have a 1-year-old, the 3-year-olds are still in car seats, right?
Sometimes they are.
Oops, now girls, look.
It's the
I don't want
ratchetness.
you. They already gonna say some stuff. Let's leave it right there. We don't gotta break down the driving
Yeah,
situation.
because he's
Because
going
they'll
to
really
get
get
in
on you.
trouble.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but I thought kids had to be in car seats to like 3. Maybe that's like the age when they
They
get out.
do, but
Yeah,
to fit
around
them
that
all,
age.
to fit 8 kids in
Okay.
there, well, she can't.
Okay. All right, but continue. So this is the reason why.
Like, kids will have to be sitting on top of each other. Probably the younger kids will be sitting on top of the older kids. I'm sorry, no man should be getting with this woman.
Say it one more time. Why a guy would be lucky to be with you?
I'm a great cook.
They would
I'm
not.
an awesome mom.
You're not.
I'm in school. I come with my own
Means
everything.
nothing.
Like I said, my own house. I don't need a man for his money either, because I have my own job. I'm in.
That's ridiculous. Because if he, I mean, like, so let's say he lives in her house. Well, if he's not going to contribute anything, then okay, yeah, then she won't need it. But she will expect him to contribute something. It's ridiculous. Women think that, let's say, fine, she has her own shit. Is it fine that he lives in her house? Probably. Okay. Is he fine he's not paying any bills? Probably not. So let's say he's paying. What is it? Is he going to only contribute to what he puts in? Like the amount of grocery he bought, the amount of grocery he would eat, the amount of electricity he would use, the amount of whatever he would use. Is that what he's doing? No. He'll probably have to pay some bills, maybe fully. So if he's paying some bills, well, that's his money going trickling to your 8 kids plus you. That's 9 people, right? 9 other 9 leeches to his wallet. So he is providing.
School. I'm very romantic. I don't know. I'm just an all-around great person. I'm loving, caring, very supportive. Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. All right, let's do it. Shirley Ann, Georgia, 28, a cancer, certified home health care. She has 8 kids. Does the guy have to? So he doesn't have to be in Georgia, right?
No, he doesn't have to be.
All right, let's do it, boo. Get him your Instagram page.
Here's a woman that, like I said, she should not expect long-term commitment from any man. That's definitely for sure, because you won't get it. You at least won't get commitment from a good man. You'll probably get, I don't know, committed sex, I guess, from a man. But a committed relationship from a man? No. I see no man even wanting to deal with that. Because even a terrible man would see that if I'm getting sex from her, that's all I'm going to try to do. Because I ain't providing for 9 mouths. I ain't contributing to 9 people, right? I'm not paying for 8 kids that are not mine. So, no, this woman should stay single. Stay single and either stay single, have non-committed relationships, or get back with one of her baby fathers. That's it. Definitely, please get your tube tied. You are not a good mom. You're not. I'm not saying that you're a shitty mom. I mean, both things can be true, right? You're probably not a shitty mom to your kids, but you're not a good mom. And I said why already, so yeah. This woman is ridiculous. Anyway, later guys.